So also else within the works is you've been, I mean, it's like on this nonstop path of creativity, because right now you're about to unleash with your friend Jen a show that is happening in September.
September here in New York at Participant Inc. is the name of the gallery. It's on the Lower East Side, right on Houston. But the show is Jen DeNike is an artist I've known for several years. You know, I did a couple of shows with her even while I was still locked up on death row. So we've known each other for quite a while. But we're doing a 2-man show at this gallery, and the theme of the show, the name of it is going to be 777, which, if you're familiar with Aleister Crowley's works, was the name he gave to the encyclopedia of correspondences that he put together. But what we aim to do, what we want to do, is have 7 different exhibits within this one show. Some of them I will entirely do. Some of them Jen will entirely do. Some of them we'll do together. But one of them, for example, will be an altar or a shrine to the spirit of the city of New York. And it'll be a very interactive thing where people can come and leave like
Offerings,
small coins, sticks of incense, cigarettes, photos, whatever it is. They can leave offerings to the spirit of New York and ask it for its blessing. You know, ask it to bless them with prosperity, protection, whatever it is you're wanting. You can ask the city to give it to you. It's basically going to be an altar to the city.
That's beautiful.
So that's one little piece of it. There'll be another piece for me that it's kind of hard to explain, but when I was in prison and they beat me really bad and I was in a lot of pain, I started practicing this technique. It's kind of like a combination of stuff I learned from reading about quantum physics combined with astral projection. And the whole point of it was to sort of send your consciousness back to the point in time when you were undergoing trauma and giving yourself healing energy at the time that you're undergoing the trauma in order to lessen the trauma. So for me, part of that will be dealing with the trauma that I experienced when I first got out. So what I want to do, there will be another whole shrine. This will just be my piece where it will be dedicated to the corner of Broadway and Franklin Street. Franklin was the street I first lived on whenever I got out of prison, and it intersects with Broadway. And when I was trying to come out of shock and trying to, you know, find my way around the city, I would just walk to Broadway and just walk in a straight line, sometimes for hours on Broadway.
And just not even have any purpose.
Exactly. Just like try to get used to the outside world again. So I always thought about doing something in the same vein, like going back to the corner of Broadway and Franklin and like leaving roses for myself in the past, or leaving gifts for myself, leaving something that represents healing energy.
That's beautiful.
So I thought instead of doing it at the actual corner, I will build like a temple to the corner of Broadway and Franklin and do the same thing there. There's also going to be, right in the middle of the floor, there's going to be one of the things about the show, being that it's called 777, 7 is the number that corresponds with Venus, or Netzach in the Tree of Life, and it's all about sensuality, it's about pleasure, it's about artwork, it's about beauty, it's about appreciating life, basically. So we want to have a tent constructed inside of this place, and it'll be done where everything corresponds to Venus. Like it'll be like seafoam green, outer material we use, everything inside will correspond to Venus in some way, like rose oil will be the smell in the air. The whole floor covered in rose petals. But anyway, the point of the tent is where people can come in and get like 5 or 10 minute healing sessions, energy work sessions. They can come in, just relax, not think about anything, just completely enjoy being alive is the point of it. So a lot of this isn't going to be, there will be some actual art that people can take away with them. One of the things we're working on right now is I'm working on a Tree of Life print. And we're hoping that everybody want to print out enough that everybody who comes can have one. That they'll just be there and you can take it with you whenever you leave. So there will be things like that, but a lot of this is also like borderline conceptual art, where it's not going to be like a painting that you can buy and take home and hang it on your wall. Although there will be a little bit of that.
It's a lot of the about the experience.
Exactly, that's what it is.
It's about the experience and the healing process of not just the artist making the art, but actually the people coming there and being able to kind of get energy and kind of maybe rebuild.
So it's meant to be like a marriage between art and magic, where you just come and enjoy the day.
Yeah.
Basically.
And speaking of which, people, this tree of life, I was saying to Damien earlier, is like what he's working on, this talisman. Is like the new evolution.
It's going to basically be
of the work. It's so beautiful,
10
man.
talismans in one.
Yeah.
And this thing is going to take a lot of time and work to finish, because I'm thinking the piece is like 33 inches by...
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that.
Maybe like somewhere between 20 and 25. I mean, this thing is monstrously big. So there's going to be 10 different talisman representing the Sephiroth on the Tree of Life, which will all have, cipher inside of them, but then the entire background I'm also going to do in cipher.
Yeah, because you already have all the
lines
out.
Everything. I've already got everything done, but it's going to be a lot of work. But I think once I do finish it, if I can do it the way I'm seeing it in my head, it will be the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I mean it's just beautiful, and it's just another huge kind of for me, viewing it as a step within your work, and I love seeing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, it's great. Well, we got anything else?
Oh, I guess we're coming up towards the summer solstice. We're in June now. The summer solstice will usually be between the 20th and 23rd, when the sun is going to reach its peak, stop moving in the sky, and it'll be the longest day of the year. And after that day, we're going to begin. The days are going to get shorter and shorter again, which I'm really looking forward to. But
this is the first time, though, from our conversation that you were saying how much you were looking forward to summer.
I'm kind of enjoying all of life now, which I've never done before.
Yeah.
I've always had like little bits of things. Like
I wanted to check your head before. I was like, is
yeah.
He's looking forward to the summer.
Hallucinate. No, I kind of like it this year just because I'm ready to strip my life down and get rid of all the unnecessary shit. Even clothes.
A huge changing point.
It's like, fuck, I'm not even wearing clothes this summer. Nope. I'll put on a shirt to come to openings and whatnot.
Other than that, just free.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So I guess I just want to say happy summer solstice to everyone. And may it be filled with magic and I guess...
Revolution.
Yeah. I guess we just want to say thank you for joining us again and for being patient while we got the next episode ready. We've got a lot of stuff going on, so we haven't had... This has been on the back burner for a while. Just thank you.
Yeah. And we're going to try to be a little bit more prolific with the episodes.
More diligent.
So, hope so. And if... maybe I'll edit this out, but if anybody was looking forward to that second installment of the conversation about... magic that we had, I unfortunately think that I might have lost it. So, but that's okay, because we're gonna, this whole thing is gonna be talking with Damien about magic, and we'll be talking much more of the history of it and experience with it.
And we were really upset because a lot of amazing things happened during that second episode.
It was
things
crazy.
You wouldn't believe. I mean, it was like the best thing we've ever done in our lives, and it's
just too bad.
Now you'll never see it.
So,
it's gone.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Taste you later, freaks.